And we're back. All right. So hello again, friends. How are you doing? So again, 5:30 on my wrist got them pissed, right? We got them all mad, coach. All of them, like I said, you can see my chain that costs hundreds of dollars. Hundreds of dollars. Like I said, they give me deals on them, man, because like I said, I'm always been in the jewelry market, man. I've always been independent. I do everything, bro. People got me like completely misconstrued, man. So I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. You know, when these people jealous and they envious and all that, like I just don't have time for it, man. Like I said, that's not what kind of platform this is. This is a platform where, you have to go about things in a very peaceful, calm, serene manner. So that's my only point. Like, who would want to waste their time with nonsense like that anyway? Like I said, of course, a lot of you folks mad. Y'all don't have nothing. Like I said, we've been having things. Feel me? We've been having things. Like I said, top of the line Michael Kors watch. Right here I am talking publicly, getting paid because I'm a public figure and I'm the best in the game at what I do. Like I said, that costs $530 right there in front of your face. But y'all want to talk to me about money? Like I said, like y'all ain't got nothing, bro. Y'all ain't never had no nothing. You're not competing. Like I said, it's just funny. It's funny watching people like try to tell themselves that there's something going on, right? That ain't going on. I find that funny personally. I really do. I think that's hilarious. Personally, I think it's absolutely ridiculous and embarrassing if you want me to really be realistic with you. I do. That's crazy, man. Like I said, what's up? Y'all okay over there? Like I said, I told you what it is, man. Like I said, the government, you already know they're gonna stop all them programs. All these folks is already homeless and they all about to be like literally homeless. You know what I'm saying? Because they have nothing. Like I said, you've been in this rat race forever and you was focusing on me instead of focusing on handling your business. You gotta focus on the future, man. If you don't get up and work hard every day like you see me do, I mean, trust me, bro, it's hard as hell just to survive and make it and get by. If you ain't doing that and you ain't willing to work and go get a job, son, like I told you, I gave you the right advice. You don't want to listen. If you ain't willing to do that, oh yeah, eventually the chicken's gonna come home to roost. Eventually, reality's gonna come a knocking, and you can't just keep saying, "Oh, I'll deal with that later." And see, I told you, man, these people, they're all getting their karma. They're all just falling apart right in front of us. It's 100% what every single one of you deserves, is it not? That's the reality. Let's quit being nice about it and sugarcoating it. Like you evil people, you know good. Like I said, I look the way you want to look. You know what, the way you want to, you know what. And most importantly, I'm smart and capable in all the ways you are not. Right? People are super jealous, super envious, super mad, triggered, impressed, and they're focused on me when they need to be focused on priorities. Priorities. Get a job. That's what you need to do. You need to get a job. You should be putting all your time into that job, right? We all need things. I don't know what's up with y'all. Like I said, where's that money at? Because everybody poor. If they wasn't poor, y'all would be donating to that Cash App right there in the bottom left hand corner. See it? So yeah, like I said, I mean, what's the excuse, man? Like I said, I'm not like y'all. We ain't the same. We ain't friends. We don't know each other. Just keep my name out your mouth, and that's it. You ain't saying nothing that exists. These people are mad at reality. They want to go against reality. I see the chameleon. That chameleon is funny. I think that's him. Is it? I think that's him. Yep, there he is. Looks like a little dinosaur. He's hopping around. Man, he's fast as hell. No wonder. That's crazy. He's here every day. This little like salamander chameleon thing. Man, I remember when I was in Arizona and we were at this one place and they had like cactus and stuff there they were selling and all sorts of stuff. I was all over Arizona. I loved Arizona. I had so much fun. I thought it was awesome. But my point is, it's a beautiful place. But my point is, there was this little lizard, man, and I researched it afterwards, and he was running. And me being a kid, I wasn't thinking about it and didn't care. I tried to get the lizard, and its tail came off. And I'm a little kid, and I'm all freaking out. I'm like, what the hell did I just do? And then I looked it up online, and its name is what most of the women on here are. You can look it up, and that's its name. It's that lizard. That's its name. and its tail detaches and it grows it back. And I think I might have seen it grow it back like instantaneously in front of me, and I was tripping out because I was like, "What the hell?" I was like the lizard literally like grew the tail back. I think he did it right away. I don't even think it took any time. I think they regenerate immediately, right? And like I said, part of God's plan with me, what he said is that he was proving to the world that regeneration is possible because we all know what happened when these people, to me, when these people called Seton Hospital. You can't cover it up. It's all real. All the facts are there. Like I said, YouTube or StreamYard or whoever yesterday with their illegal selves and illegal organizations, they silenced my show and they capped my show where you can't hear anything I talked about for about an hour and a half. So they're trying to silence me, like I told you, because they don't want the truth coming out because they know that the CEO of YouTube is who did all this, and they're who targeted me 100%, and that corporation targeted me. This one, the one I get by with and make money with, and that's how they treated me, right? And I don't even know none of these people, but they just jealous. That's sad, man. That's what I'm saying. That's why those people are always on the lines, always on the phones, talking to all these weirdos, and that's the thing. Like, how is that even possible in a society unless that society is a joke and corrupt? In a society where things are righteous and laws actually apply and make sense, you can't do stuff like that. There, people are just going to hang up the phone and tell you you're weird. But like I said, we've got sick people running this country and sick people in these positions in these companies, right? It's all good. I don't mind because I mean, hell, I mean, it's very clear who I am because I'm here to dismantle the entire corporate system. You understand? I'm your karma, 100%. I'm all y'all's undoing right in front of your face. Yeah. You understand? Yeah, it's common sense, bro. The only people having a downfall is you. What are you talking about? Sorry, but what? Imagine, imagine a downfall wearing 530 on my wrist, got them pissed. Like I said, this costs hundreds of dollars. I get all the deals on the jewelry. Like I said, they know me in Austin. They know me everywhere, bro. I'll come through the mall, walk through the mall hard body. I'm a celebrity, bro. I'll come through the mall, pick up my jewelry, do my thing. Fact is, man, I live a real lifestyle that these people wish they lived. You know what I mean? Most of them, they like the penguin. They got to stay in Brownsville in the Valley Feds and never get out and never go anywhere, right? Y'all funny as hell, man. Completely exposed and think they talking about something, just showing how petty they are. Talking about, I went to the movies. You know, I was just kidding, right? You knew I was going to say that too, right? I don't care about going to the movies. I don't care about it, bro. I got movies on my phone. See, that's the thing. You're acting like I don't have money. No, it has nothing to do with that. No, that's not what it is, bro. I'm not in that area. It's common sense. What are you talking about? I'm not over there. I'm not in your area, bro. Like what? Why would I care what y'all got going on over there? Like what? You think that I would? Why would I want to live in that dilapidated area? That area sucks. Like straight up. Like yeah, there's cool stuff over there. Like not cool stuff, but you have all the access to the fast food places and all that. But like, bro, I'm in the richest area in. Let's get that right first of all. Okay, Penguin? You wish you lived like me, boy. Just like you wish you looked like this. You know what I mean? People talking about, I got a new girlfriend. Boy, you ain't had a girlfriend since fifth grade. I don't think you've ever had a girlfriend. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty clear what's going on, right, with you and your brother. Right? That's what I think. Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. Ba, ba, da. Strength regimen and penguin got a thing going on. It's a new slapper. Oh man, you okay over there? You okay? You still moving ingots? Yeah, is that what we're doing? You know, grown men moving ingots, have a boss. You know, how does it feel to have a boss and that I do what I want to do? How does it feel that I make a career doing what you wish you could have done? How does it feel that I look like the Emperor of England and the ruler of the equator, and you look the way you look, Penguin? Come on, everything about me is attractive, Penguin. Who are you? Huh? Huh? Please explain to me, Penguin. Come on, Penguin. You ain't never gonna be nobody, Penguin. You're never gonna leave the valley, bro. You're never gonna get out, man. And everybody knows what you did to your fake wife Tia, and you're trying to cover up your you know what plot. Yeah, and what you tried to do towards me, all while hiding and running and I'm the penguin. I have to fake laugh because I'm miserable. That boy's miserable, bro. He ain't never been happy ever. You don't know how to be happy. You act like you an open book, bro. You think you hard to figure out or something, boy? Stop it. Real talk. Stop that nonsense. Real talk. You funny as hell. That's crazy. Boy, what? You ain't never gonna get out of Brownsville, ever get out of the valley. You're never gonna make something of yourself. You're never gonna be a man, boy. That's crazy, man. I mean, that's why I'm so proud, man. I'm so glad that I had a real father, man, because my dad, he raised a real man. He was a real man. He knew how to raise a real man. Like, imagine if I was their age with no accomplishments ever and doing what they doing. That's sad, bro. That job you work too, that's some peasant stuff, bro. That's like what the real underlings do. I know you don't make more than anything more than minimum wage. That boy, they working for minimum wage, bro. He just a wage slave. He got to do what he told. That's what that is. They just kind of use him and they give him what he needs, but and people around you, bro, your own people don't even care about you, man. I'm just being honest, bro. If they cared about you, they would have wanted more for you. You see how they're all content and they still mess with you and talk smack about you because they don't love you. They don't care about you, Penguin. No one loves you. That's the truth. Same for that brother. They don't care about you. If they cared about you, they would have wanted better for you, man. They would have said, you know what, you should get out the valley. They would have guided you on the right path. I noticed one thing, man. You sure like talking about that other person, right? But you just notice how at least they tried to get out and work, right, and go to other countries. I mean, I got nothing against that. Accolades for that. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't have you do that. They might help you financially a little bit here and there, but they don't really have their act together. That's the truth. I mean, who has a wedding with beach lawn chairs who got money? What? Remember when you said, "No, they probably have more money than you actually." Yeah, right. Yeah, you should have checked my bank account at that time, Penguin. Yeah, more money than me, but I've been caking this entire time. Okay. I mean, like, it ain't about how much money you got all the time. It's about what do you own. I mean, you talking about money, I'm talking about wealth. You see how we not the same? Like what? See, that's the thing. They be writing checks they can't cash, going online talking about concepts they know nothing about. We got different priorities and outlooks on things. Feel me? We not the same at all, brother. I'm a real hood legend, like I said. Yeah, I'm a superstar. When I rap, people listen. He mad at that rap music because he wanted to rap. He wanted to, he wants to be Batman. That boy wants to do everything I do. That boy wanted to be a YouTube superstar. He just couldn't do it. He didn't make the team. They said, nope, we don't want that penguin. That penguin couldn't make the team and had to sit down and be quiet. Right? Right, penguin? Right? Right, you didn't make the team, bro. Yeah, I'm making money doing what you wanted to do. I love it. How that feel? Now I'm gonna rub it in every single day. You understand? Like I said, I already got thousands of views today again. Real talk. Every time I release anything, bro, them videos do numbers because I'm a superstar. I don't even have to try, and I created my own promotion and marketing, and half most of it without trying or asking. God did everything for me. God provides. God already told me He's going to provide. I got plenty of stuff I could worry about. I'm done worrying. I kind of let go and put it in God's hands because I can't do it. I mean, I can only budget so much and do what I can. Like I got to try to pay this phone when I'm ready. I mean, when we get around the 21st, we got about what 7, 8 more days. So it's coming up. I'll have to make the payment. I got the money in the bank to do that. And then I just got to try to keep the bank account afloat. I got a little bit of cash on me. It ain't much left, but I got a little bit, what I'm saying, just to get by in the meanwhile and do what I need to do. I got what I need right now. Like, I'm all right. We chilling, not where I want to be at all, like as far as financially and stuff, but like we're trying. We got to keep pushing. We got to just do what we can. But I'm picking up momentum with this. Like I said, the next YouTube check is already at $109, so it's going to be over that today. It'll accumulate. It might already have. Let me check it real quick. Hold up. It hasn't accumulated just yet, but it's just saying reading 109 still for right now, but that's pretty good. So I made $6 yesterday when it accumulated in one day. I think that's the most I've ever made, pretty much. $6 in one day on here when they pay about a hundredth of a cent for 1,000 views is incredible. And obviously that's wrong. I don't think it's a hundredth of a cent for 1,000 views, or I wouldn't be getting nothing. but it's not good. They don't pay well. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. If it was $6, I mean, I must have gotten a couple of thousand, and then I guess that paid me the $6. So it's more like you get a couple of dollars for every thousand views that you make, is what I'm thinking. So, the point is, and that's the thing too. YouTube is they up the view count where they're giving you the views as soon as someone looks at it, even if it's briefly, but that doesn't up the pay. That's what y'all don't get. It's still the same payout. I'm just picking up a little bit of momentum. So what you're saying on the view count, it doesn't necessarily translate to my money. That's what sucks. See, it's all a charade. It's all everything with this company, in my opinion, is fake. They ain't never been real. You know what I mean? No, I'm not a happy customer about none of it. But my whole point is, $6 a day. If I could work hard and do that, that's pretty good. That's decent. You know what I mean? You got some people, they go to work, they make $100 a day, but y'all don't work every day, and it's a ton of work you got to do, and you're risking everything, moving homes or climbing on top of houses and stuff, and people are literally going through crazy stuff because of that job. That's what they was doing in Lytle. I don't want to do that. I'd rather do something like there's enough involved with what I do, but I'd rather do what I love than sit there and do that nonsense. Not like they have that out here. I would want to. You know what I mean? I do what I love, man. I do what I was born to do, and I talk and I make money speaking. You know what I mean? $6 a day, that's pretty good, and that means I got the potential to make more. The real goal would be to start making like $10 a day to start getting these checks run up real quick. But that's not an easy thing to do. I mean, it's hard as hell. It's never been consistent like $6 a day. That if I made $6 that last like yesterday or whatever when it accumulated and allotted all the total, that's amazing. So that means I'm doing something right. But to keep that pace up is hard. That's what people don't get. It takes a lot of work, bro. It's a lot of videos. You got to have a good view count. You got to have everything, all the components. And I have it, but just it's hard work, man. It's a 24-hour job, bro. But I'm just saying, if you could make $10 a day, that would be money. That's what and I think we getting close where it could be possible. That's money because then I can turn around and if I get more in a flow with things somehow, then I can start turning around and start investing some of that money, and then we're on the road at least and building. And that's why I stick with this, man. I believe in this. I believe in what I'm doing. I believe in God's promise, regardless, no matter how hard it is and how hard it gets. And trust me, I'm going through a lot still. It's hard. Every day is hard, man. But life is hard, man. He never said it was going to be easy. He just said he's going to be with you through it. Like I said, all these people, they got it easy. They got opportunity. They don't want to help with nothing. They don't want to open their doors to me. They don't want to offer me nothing. I mean, like I said, they don't want to share nothing. Like, okay, no problem. Eat my success. You understand? That's my response to that attitude. Like I said, all these people, bro, all these people that would rather be jealous and envious, right, and hate instead of focusing on love and showing support and working together, no problem. You're going to keep that over there and you're going to keep that on the internet because you saw it. We all know that. So you can keep that over there and you can keep watching me win. Feel me? Yeah, like I said, West Side. You feel me? What are you talking about, bro? We run this country and we run this world. Whatever I want goes. What I say goes. I'm a boss. Look at me. Sorry, but what? I'm the hottest commodity on the market. What is you talking about? I've been this since day one, boy. Who you talking to? Sorry, but what? You're talking to straight gangsters. I don't act. I don't play. I don't let nobody talk to me no funny style way. Y'all know about me. What's goody, honey? Huh? What's up? Feel me? You mad? I know you mad. Like I said, they can't handle gangsters. That's what that about. You know what I mean? But like I said, you see it's real because I've been kicking it for a minute, right? I ain't never switched up. I ain't never been fake. I ain't never been flogging like all y'all false flagging all across the country and across the world. All y'all a joke, man. Ain't none of y'all real, bro. They don't take y'all seriously, man. So like I said, end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. You got to remember, I had a bank account with over $300,000 in it. I made millions every year consecutively. I've traveled all over the country and been everywhere. Man, this is crazy, bro. I see tons of them right here, over here. They get in like little whirlwinds. They're not quite over here yet, but that's what they'll do. They'll start coming over here, and it's irritating. Man, I can see them all right here, and they just fly around like they're just like the trolls online. Find something better to do. Go away. Yeah, yeah. And the more I do that, they're like, "Oh, let's play." Weird, they're creepy. But yeah, like I said, man, we just keep on winning, bro. I mean, like, what's good, bro? Why are you upset, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is there to be upset at? That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, real talk. Like, it's not my fault you all can't succeed. Like I said, I sold a 50-acre property for 100 grand. I'm the only self-made trillionaire ever existed. I own billions in equity, mansion, estate, over 2,000 jewelry, my own car lot. I pay over $100 for it every month. I got a portion there. I paid $25,000 cash. Took the cash out from the bank, put it on YouTube. I put more money on YouTube, actual cash, than anyone ever has. So they got mad and tried to everything I do. They try to cover it up. Like, dude, you're wasting your time, bro. That's petty now. You pointless. Everything you talking about pointless. What website worth almost 2 G's. I took the cash out the bank, 25,000. I pulled out more than that, probably like 40 racks, 60 grand. Took 25,000, put it on the table right there at the South Austin Audi dealership, and said, "I want that Porsche." Drove it out, paid for cash. It ain't nothing, bro. We real hustlers. So I'm saying that's what I'm talking about. Like when you talking to real names in this game that really move mountains and really do things, how you gonna say my name, bro? Like what? That's crazy to be having civilians speak my name. Like I'm just being honest. From my perspective, it's whack. It's weird. That's why when they be saying, "Oh, this," and you don't have any power, man. I don't care what you talking about or what you do or say. Like I said, you trying to be on some fake stuff. Being fake ain't gonna get you nowhere. You ain't gonna win nothing. You ain't gonna get no reaction. Like I said, narcs always do the same thing, man. You know, progress is the enemy of a narcissist, man. Them narcs, all they want to do is trick me off my throne. That's what they want to do. Well, don't go crazy thinking about it because it'll never happen. I promise you. And you're not clever, and you for sure ain't smarter than me. Batman is the smartest in any room I'm in. Real talk. Even if it's an online chat room, I'm the smartest one. That's why y'all funny to me. Like I said, you see what I'm doing for a career, right? You see I'm Batman, right? You see ain't nobody stronger than me, right? You see it ain't fake, right? Right? I mean, let's get real, bro. Huh? Come on, dog. Come on, bro. Breaking world records in my sleep, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing some of them dudes, like some of the brothers and stuff from the group and the culture, right? And they're not from the culture. And they be having biceps look bigger than mine. Yeah, but none of you fools stronger than me. See, it's not about the size of your bicep. It's about the power that comes from it. My bicep's super little. It's always been like that. Look at it. It's a little bicep. That little bicep breaks world records. I curled 90 pounds fresh out of jail. 90-pound dumbbells. Curled them both, no problem. Nope, I didn't lean nothing. So you can't lie on my name. We don't play like that. Nah, I did it straight up legit. What are you talking about? I didn't lean nothing. And when you do stuff like that, you use kinetic energy. That's how I do it. And you all just don't know how to do it, so you're jealous. Just like we train quick muscle fibers. That's why everything I do is so efficient when you see everything I'm doing with these movements because I've trained quick muscle fibers for years. I'm about to maybe take, I think I got the yellow bungee cord when I bought the bungees for my bulletproof vest to hold it on. I'm thinking of taking the yellow bungee out there and using it like on the bar and using it to do bungee cord exercises to pull. I think that might work. I'm actually considering that like the next time I go out there to train, which might be tomorrow, I'll see how I feel and what I'm going to do. But I mean, if I have it, I'm considering maybe doing that. Might be a good idea. It might help me. I'm trying to get creative with the training, man. I got to kind of, figure out different ways to train. I want to go harder than ever, man. There was one dude on YouTube. I'm not going to say his channel name. I can't remember it anyway off top because all y'all little homies are relevant. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he's got way more resources than me. I got nothing basically, and I just use what I got, the little I got. I got access to this park that I run my business in and do everything at, and they mad and they can't stop it, right? And that's all I got. He got like them little push-up bars that he can use, like good ones. He's got access to a gym. He's got every. See, that's what I'm saying. And you got all that, and you be thinking you big, and he got protein, and he got you. He got way more everything that you need than I got, and I'm not complaining. And I know I'm stronger than him. Not only stronger, I know I'm more efficient. I know if we was to have a boxing match, he would lose. You understand? He looks arguably bigger. He got bigger biceps, whatever. He's doing things. Some of it looks like I can't even do, right? But I know I'm stronger than him. That's what's crazy. Like I looks are deceiving, man. People don't seem to understand, bro. Like real talk. I'm talking about he's got access to all them resources. Like if you give me that, I could do all that stuff too. Probably right now it's probably the same thing, but like he's not at my strength level because I have a different kind of strength because I had to really dig deep to pull this kind of strength out of me. Like God made Batman. That's what I'm saying. You have to be built By God, you got to go through challenges. You got to go through things. He already told me. God already told me, be patient. You know what God told me? God said, you're going to spend an eternity with me. So you got to be patient. That's what he said. That's the thing. I'm focused on God. I keep my eyes on God. I keep my eyes on the prize. Keep my eyes on God. I ain't worried about y'all. Real talk. Whatever God got for me is what I want. I don't want nothing else. I'm here to do God's will and God's purpose. That's what you people understand. Y'all can't even appreciate what you have. How's God going to bless you and give you more if you don't appreciate the little that you do got? You understand? That's the thing. I'm very appreciative, man. I'm grateful every day for what I have. Genuinely. God knows that. You know what I mean? Things are hard for me, but I do the best I can, man. And I know I'm doing a hell of a job. I'm just saying, I know I'm stronger than that dude. I know if we had a boxing match, he would lose. I know nobody can hold a candle to me. I'm way quicker, way more efficient. I move faster than the human eye can see. I move faster than any human being. You understand? And that's the thing, people who think it's about size, it ain't got nothing to do with it, bro. It's about quickness. I keep trying to tell you all this. It's about quickness and power, man. And a lot of the power comes from quickness. That's what people will never want to embrace. That's why all y'all little boxing leagues, y'all can be quiet and sit down and you're in timeout. That stuff's fake because y'all don't actually go up against the best. Just like in the NBA, I've already proven I'm better than all you NBA players. Literally, I'm better than all of them. I am better than all of them. Well, however God made me, the gifts that I have, I can't jump well, but with what I got, the resources and tools God gave me, I'm better than you. Seriously, way better, way more talented. Can do the jumpers off the dribble better than anyone. It's every time I score automatically, bro. I do what I want to do. I can drive in. I can stay out in the 3 point line. You cannot block me. Nobody can guard me because I do my jump off the dribble anytime I want, and I go off my opponent and I play with your mind, and then I score on you. That's the reality. It's automatic with me. I'm going to win. Don't matter who it is. I'm better than the best point guards that New York produced. That's number one. I'm so focused on the Batman thing that I forget about basketball. I start losing my passion for it. That's all. I'd have to be around it more and get back into it. But I'm just either way. I'm more passionate about the Batman thing now. And it's because y'all won't compete. If y'all will compete, I'd get into it for a while. I'd be excited about it, but y'all just ruin everything, man. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. They make everything miserable, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all don't even want to compete. Like, you see, everyone I play one on one, I win every time. Any game I play, I excel. I look crazy, amazing. You know what I mean? I could get back to doing that too a little bit if I want, but it's like out here, it's because I'm out here, man. If I was like when we go to New York, I'll take Christina with me and we'll do some street ball stuff. Maybe we can join a league for a summer, like a summer league, and I can play in that or something. We'll figure it out. It'll be public games too, so like all that fake stuff y'all always talking about, worried about what I'm doing, you'll know where I'm at and where I'm going. It'll be a public thing. We ain't worried about nothing, and we for sure ain't scared of nobody, especially no YouTubers. You feel what I'm saying? We'll be right there in front of you, bro. You want to go and heckle at the game? Go and heckle. I'm not going to get mad at you. I'll probably get it on film and make fun of you afterwards on my channel. I'm a real dude. Why would I be afraid to go somewhere? These people act like they really got power, like they going to stop me from doing stuff I want to do. Not at all, partner. Not at all, bro. I'll be in Rucker Park. Rucker Park, I'm going to shut down the building without trying. The minute they see these handles and see what I'm coming with talent wise, they're going to be like, and that's a white boy and he's tall and he's that quick, they're gonna be like, that's crazy. Real talk. And he's got that kind of talent. I'm talking about faking and going up in the air and doing reverse layups on them and stuff. Like I actually have the potential to do that. I have to work on my game more. I want to try to get where I'm like automatic, like the way I was in Minneapolis. You look at the videos in Minneapolis, it was crazy. You can literally compare me to any NBA point guard, Steve Francis, Stephon Marbury, I'm right up there with them, if not better. You know what I mean? They're just more gifted on the jumping because my people can't jump. Let's just call it what it is. We can't jump. I mean, I've tried. Trust me, I keep trying. I can't do it. It's just not in my DNA. I accept it. I know what it is. We're not made to jump. Obviously, I can do a little jumping, but I just wasn't made to jump, man. My physically, I'm not built for that. You know, like I don't know about jumping off of things as Batman, but I'm not made to jump in the air and be way up there and all that. It's just not what I'm meant for. But it's all good because I'm better than y'all on the ground. Seriously, that's the thing. Like Batman's not all about, oh, I need to have a huge vertical. Like, no, like Batman like jumps off of things. Man, this is crazy, bro. Hold up. Get out of here. Golly, get out of here. It's insane, man. But yeah, man, like I said, I mean, I don't know what else to tell y'all, bro. Like I said, at the end of every day, it just is what it is, man. People can't handle my success. I wasn't done. I got mineral rights, oil royalties. Like I said, website worth almost 2 G's. Winning, man. Doing my thing, bro. You know, I might even get back with the music a little bit. I mean, I can record as much as I want. Got my own private studio. I know you mad at that, boss, right? I got everything, bro. I don't know what they talking about. Like I said, people want to talk like they know. You don't know nothing about me, bro. Y'all people is just mad. You don't want to see me happy and doing nothing. I mean, who asked you? I'm going to do what I want to do. Can y'all see this stuff? This is crazy, bro. Ridiculous. I mean, there's millions of them, like, and they're in like a swarm. But yeah, like I said, you know, this is what it is, man. You know what I mean? At this point, it's like lifestyles of the rich and famous, and I'm just following what God told me and doing the best I can. You know, that's the way I see it. Like, I really need to start focusing on basketball more, I think, and on the record label. I think I need to get back to making music. I can't really do it on the channel and make money from it, but I can do it, you know, to do it and try to build like the True Alpha Dating Advice channel. I really would like to even do that, like give people advice, but I want to talk to Christina about it, you know, and make sure that she understands what I'm doing before I get into all that. And I haven't talked to her in a little because she's going through a lot. But honey, if you're listening, if you can let me know if that's okay, like giving people, basically like giving guys advice on women, I could do it. I want to talk to Christina about it first before I do anything. Before I do that, make sure she's cool with that. You know what I mean? I run everything by my baby, by my girlfriend. Why wouldn't I? See, that's a real man. You understand? Like y'all be trying to twist everything, man. That's what I'm saying. They want to put connotations on things, but you ain't applying the standards to yourself. All y'all is like downtrodden, need a job. I mean, you got Red Pill. He walked into McDonald's. He reached in his wallet. He don't even got money for a little McChicken. A McChicken? I mean, and I understand. I relate. Don't worry, Red Pill. Like I've been there. You know what I'm saying? But then I usually figure out something and go do what I need to do the right way to make some money. You know what I mean? You just kind of sit there. You know what I mean? You got to remember, I'm independent, Red Pill. Ain't nobody done nothing for me. I get a couple of donations very rarely here and there. Two guys are donating right now here and there, and I appreciate them wholeheartedly, periodically, but that's about it. Other than that, y'all fools don't do nothing for me. And that's what's crazy because, like, I need some help. I need some financial support. I need people to step up and go to that Cash App. You got a Venmo, a PayPal? Don't take much, bro. You send 20, 50, 100 bucks, couple of hundred. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to figure out if some different, you know, whatever, whoever can send me some money, I'm trying to figure that out right now. Like you know, it's a must. It's got to happen. You know, I just need financial backing. I need financial resource. So we trying to figure it out. It ain't easy. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if I should get into my music thing a little bit and start incorporating the other channel. Maybe it give me something to do, pass the time, have fun. I love making music, man. I just got to get back into it. You know, I kind of lost my passion for a minute because of Styles, bro. I'm still kind of sad about everything that went down. You know, half the reason I would record honestly was because of Styles, man, because I knew Styles was gonna listen. Real talk. I don't care how nobody takes it, like because we was kind of halfway still kind of competing, you know what I mean? Whether he wanted to acknowledge or not, like he had pretty good, decent music, man. I hear the other dudes playing the tracks here and there. I'm all with that. I think that's cool, man. That I have no problem with it. I'm glad they're doing that. I'm glad they're paying homage to him and playing his music because he deserves that, man. That's all he cared about, man. He put a lot of time into making that music and making them tracks. You know what I'm saying? Let me turn off the camera before I start literally crying. But you know, he put a lot into his craft and what he was doing. I mean, you know, he's owed that much, bro. So keep doing that for him. Keep playing the tracks. You know, at least in the sector, he deserves that. Real talk, he does. I'll give him that all day. You know, but that's my thing. I mean, it's just hard. It's hard when you know you have someone you're used to listening to. You know, I didn't care how he felt about me, man. I mean, he liked me, man. He was a fan, bro. I mean, right around that time he was listening to that whatever track, and it, you could call it a diss track, but it really wasn't, and it wasn't towards him. It was really about other people, and that's what he was listening to, and he was laughing about it. He thought it was funny. He got a real kick out of my diss track. He loved it. Put him in a good mood, had him laughing. I mean, that's the thing. It's the art form, bro. I was just doing the art form. That's what we supposed to do. I'm like the Eminem of YouTube. I was for a long time. Like I can really rap and spit and sing, bro. That's why they telling these other YouTube, oh, start singing. That dude ain't did a live in forever. The 300-pound tuna. I ain't heard nothing from him. I don't know what's up with him. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, people gonna do what they gonna do, man. You know what I mean? But I don't know if that's what we need to do. Is maybe try to get back into music. That's the thing. Like I'm happy when I'm making music. I'm happy when I'm playing ball. I'm happy when I'm being Batman. I'm happy when I do the things that make me happy and that I love. And I just feel like that's the answer in life, you know what I mean? And I'm always going to do this regardless. Even if I lost anything, I'd go to another channel and keep doing podcasts and build that. I'm not going to give up. I wouldn't care if I had to start over from scratch again. I'm not going to give up on my dreams, bro. I'm not going to give up on this because this is what I do. This is what I was born to do. So don't think for one second I ain't eternally grateful to God. I give God all the credit and glory for giving me this opportunity to just showcase my talent and make a little bit of change from it. It ain't much, it ain't a lot, but it's a little something. And I just wish they paid better, man. I wish they rewarded us more. You know, but other than that, all that fake stuff, I don't even acknowledge fake stuff, bro. I've been making checks for a hot little minute doing this, and I'm gonna keep on doing it, and we gonna keep on just lining checks and counting money. And they really upset because ain't none of them doing that. Ain't none of them monetized. They can say what they want, whatever, lie. They ain't none of them monetized. They will never be in my shoes, bro. That's why they so mad because we doing it, man. We succeeding for real. Only real success is this being Batman. Like, don't worry about that, bro. My success is not adjusted or run by no companies or what they decide or you. My success is already there. I'm gonna be Batman regardless. Like, I'm gonna figure out how to get paid. Don't worry, regardless, bro. You understand? This hustle won't stop, man. You're gonna see me doing my thing no matter what. Trust me. Right around the corner, man. Honestly, we about to be in a better position. These folks don't even know because they slow catch up. And like I said, I'm paying attention to everything, bro. About to rub that in your face too. You understand? Like I said, y'all just gonna have to sit there and deal with my success, man. You ain't got a choice. Feel me? We out here shining, man. That's what I'm saying. When I was doing the bar security, I was running everything. You know what I'm saying? And people was jealous, man. I was getting too much attention from women that I'm not even looking for, and all that nonsense, and just too much attention, too much everything. I mean, that's what it is, man. I just noticed that's the way of the world, man. It's just basically people want to focus on one person because I'm a star and I'm getting all the attention, and I'm not even asking for it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Hold up. But I think that's what I do, man. I think that's what I need to do is like focus on the crafts and just keep on honing my skill, man. You know what I mean? I got a little couple more videos too I can make and put out. Um, it's working, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy, like God really provides, man. He gave me all the resources to do what I need to do right now, at least. So that's amazing. I'm grateful and happy with that. You know what I mean? Anything else he give me is a blessing. But that's the thing, bro. I don't know. I was never trying to be a rapper like that, man. Like I ever really. I mean, I did it for a while. I never was trying to be like y'all. I never cared about no record deal. I really got a talent with it, and I'm gonna keep using it because it'd be a shame not to use it. You know what I mean? But that rap, I just don't mess with the music industry, man. That rap game is just it's disgusting, bro. I mean, it's atrocious. Look at what's happened. Ain't nobody winning. None of everybody lost. And it's because y'all don't know how to do anything. Like I said, that's what happens when you're in what? Modern day slavery. See my point? So I ain't got nothing to do with them, man. They don't run rap. We run rap. I built my own music industry. So I don't know. I'm probably listening to some beats and start recording, but people just gotta understand like I'm just so into the Batman thing, man, because the Batman thing supersedes everything. It's on another level. Like that's the thing. I look at rappers now, I'm like, man, that's whack. I think it's lame. Like, that's the thing. Recording a track to me, it's all good, but I look at it in a different lens than y'all. I think in light because I don't idolize rappers. Like I think they all whack because they are. They super whack. Anybody can rap. You just gotta learn how to do it. It's just talking. Singing is a little bit more cool. Like if you have some talent, that's cool, but it don't make you nothing special. All of us the same, man. We all human beings, bro. We're not the same because I was clearly created not equally to you all, and I'm divine and God's son. But I'm just saying, all of y'all are the same. That's basically how I feel. I feel like all you human beings are the same. I'm not talking down at all, but I'm just saying, y'all ain't me at all. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I definitely never gonna stop making music, but I mean, it's just hard, man. I lost passion for it when all that stuff happened with Styles. Like I genuinely did. That's why if you notice, I haven't really recorded much since then. You know, but it is what it is. But it has me distraught, man. I'm hurt about it still. You know what I mean? I just wish it didn't happen. But I don't know. I'm not God, man. So it is what it is. It's not in my hands. But hold on. But yeah, I don't know, man. We just got to keep on pushing, doing what we doing, and that's it, man. Entertain the public, whatever. Keep on making our money and making our bread, man. Like I said, it's like you said, you're gonna get paid to exist. So I'm really just chilling, man. He told me to be patient, so I know I got to be patient. You know what I mean? That means as long as I've waited, obviously it's gonna take longer. It's obviously gonna take a minute. So I got to learn to accept that and do the best I can. It sucks. It really does suck, but it's not in my hands, man. I got to do the best I can, with the cards I'm dealt. So, you know, I I don't know. Sometimes I really be thinking about it. I'm like, as hard as things are, I really do feel like sometimes like God has me in this position right now because He's protecting me. That's what I feel like. Cause like I don't think He wants me out in the street like the enemy wishes that I would be in that position. Never. I mean, it makes sense. That'll never happen. But He don't want me in these urban cities, major cities right now. There's too much going on. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing, bro. Like, just because I'm Batman, that don't mean I don't deserve safety too and deserve, good things. Like, that's the thing. I have to. I'm hard on myself, man. But I go hard on myself because I'm training. You know what I'm saying? But hell, I deserve happiness too. Hold on. I deserve happiness, and I am happy. I'll be a lot happier when Christina's here. Of course, I'd be a lot happier when I have who I love. I clearly would be a lot happier if I get all the money and I'm blessed and I can actually do everything I want to do. Like I just want enough to do what I want to do. You know, I don't know. Maybe one day everybody will wake up and say, you know what, I'm gonna start really supporting this dude and what he's doing. Like that's the thing. All these people, y'all whack, bro. Y'all can get on, get out of here, because a normal public and community, if we was in the 70s, 60s, 80s, 90s, even they would have backed me. They would have been like, bro, let's all like give him money. You know what I'm saying? Because what he's doing is awesome, and they would build me up. Like, see, that's my thing. Like, I've always watched other people; they got all the support. I never even had a support system. Y'all so unfair; it's unreal. I ain't hearing nothing, bro. Like, nah. The minute you try to talk, I'm gonna be like, shh, I don't want to hear nothing, dog, from none of y'all, bro. This is ridiculous, man. Like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend with you. That's fine. You can do it. Don't think it's making me feel anyway. Not at all, man. See, that's the thing. They act like they accomplishing. So you ain't accomplishing nothing, bro. You ain't making me feel no way at all. I'm not about my feelings. I'm all business. I just see what it is. You feel me? God sees what it is. Remember that. God watching. You understand? And He like, y'all ain't gonna treat my son like this. Straight up. What's funny though? Other than you. That's my thing, bro. People trying to act like they saying something to me. You ain't saying nothing, bro. Y'all people wish that you could be me. What are you talking about? Y'all have an identity, bro. It's just nobody knows you. Y'all wish you could rap. Like that's crazy, son. Them people is so dilapidated. It's unbelievable trying to talk about me. About me? Said what? You want to talk about your boy? You want to talk about the champ? You wish you looked like this. See how good looking your boy is. Are you serious? Look at me. Well, I look better than all you women. What? Oh, you forgot? Oh, you forgot who I am now. Cause I'm busy working? Yeah, stop that. Like, yeah, you all want to be me. That's sad. Like, how about being yourself? You don't like being yourself? I can see why. Real talk, I'll take one look at you. I can see why. I wouldn't want to be you neither. Real talk at all. Hell no. That would suck. You feel me? Half of them, they literally hunchbacked and walk with a slump. Yeah, real talk. It's crazy, man. Y'all resemble mice. You got mice-like features because that's what you are. It's crazy, you know. Well, so yeah, when you got a bunch of them and they running their mouth, I ain't worried about you. Who asked you for your opinion? You ain't about nothing. You ain't gonna do or say nothing to me. You just gonna sit there and keep watching me win and type online. Oh wow! And you see how them folks had to move on. See, y'all don't even make sense. They do one thing mentioning my name, then I tell them what it is, and then they have to move on, right? Because you have no choice. And then watch, they'll revert back. They keep going in cycles. Like I don't have time for you, bro. Just keep that shaking, keep that moving, bro. That's what's weird. Y'all be subtle about it, and y'all want to keep coming reverting back. Like, homeboy, all y'all lost, bro. Like, what is your position on here? Like, bro, these are all people who back down on me on panels. Every one of them, I backed them down. I told them reality, and y'all back down. Y'all are terrified of me. Why would you go online and then start doing circus antics? That proves something. You ain't proving nothing to me, but that you scared of me. That's what I'm saying. That's what cowards do. See what I'm saying? These people funny as hell, bro. Thought they was playing mental mind games with a giant, a mental giant. They all mental midgets. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing Joe Budden was talking about, and Joe Budden was a mental midget. He's nobody. What? How funny as hell, man. You can't build nothing in New York. Let's get that straight, bro. If you in New York, you ain't never gonna be rich. Living costs too high. You ain't never gonna be rich in New York. That's why they have to have all that fake celebrity stuff, and they all selling their soul right and left. You know what I mean? That's why New York is just ripe for the plucking. Let's get real. New York is the perfect spot for me to come through and Batman to come in. That's Gotham. You know what I mean? And run everything, right? That's the truth. What? Do they not need the streets cleaned up there? That's what they want. That's what they all need. You know what I mean? Like I said, I think I'm gonna be working with the agencies and everything. That's why I just gotta focus on what I'm doing and keep up with this celebrity, man. You know what I'm saying? Jealousy is everywhere, man. I done seen a lot of stuff happen, at least on social media, because of the jealousy. I'm tired of seeing it, man. Why don't we go a different direction? I'm not scared of nothing, nobody. Why don't we go a different direction? Why don't we start learning how to support people and show some love? I'm not a part of that, man. See, that's the there you got me totally confused and misconstrued, little homie. I'm not a part of you. That's why I always talked about y'all and put you in your place. I'm not you. Y'all scrubs, bro. You trying to compare scrubs to gods and kings? I'm God to you, boy. Like she said, like Wonder Woman said, Batman is basically a god, and I ain't trying to be a god or God. The only God I believe in is God. There's one God. I'm not a god. I am the embodiment of God in human form. I'm a human. I'm just an amazing one. You know what I'm saying? Superhuman. But I'm human and I'm proud to be human. Human beings are amazing, man. Why don't we be proud of what we are and who we are? I'm a human, but I'm a superhuman. I show human beings we're capable of more than what we're settling for, and that's what I'm here to do. It's one of the things I'm here to do. That and dismantle this system, get all y'all put in prison where you belong for all your crimes and corruption, right? So, like I said, man, I don't care how nobody feels, man. I'm gonna keep on being carefree, worry free, stress free, and winning, baby. Feel me? Making music, chilling, doing what I want to do, and what you doing? Worried about me, right? 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 You run the jewelry game because I clearly do. Everything I told you I got, I got. You looking at it, right? So what's up? Say hello to my palm tree again. Palm tree's talking to you. You never gonna be like me. You'll never be this tall. Come on, red pill. You mad? You boys is hilarious. They funny as hell. Hell, even Steve's was laughing at all y'all. He clowned every single one of you. You ain't did nothing about that. I'm sorry, but what? He put every single one of you in your place. Y'all ain't had nothing to say. Feel me? Wear my sunglasses at night. Right? Y'all funny as hell, man. So, like I said, man, it is what it is, bro. They wish they could be me. They wish they looked like this. They wish they was moving like this. Straight gangsta in the building. You already know about this. And like I said, at the end of the day, it's just funny, man. I get to do what I want to do, man. Like that's the thing. You would think people would be itching to collaborate with me. All y'all is whack, man. Social media used to collaborate, bro. Where's the collaborating at? Where's the job opportunities? Where's the working together? Like I said, that's why I don't trust none of you. Like all y'all on some weird, low key hating stuff. I don't deal with none of y'all, bro. These people, they got jobs they could give me. They got opportunities they could give me. Like You know what I mean? It's kind of hard for me because it's like, would I really want to do that? See, that's the thing. I'll be looking at a lot of them. I'm like, man, they that old and they still having to work. And like I work, but I do this for a living. Like this is my job, and it's just I wouldn't want to sit in some restaurant all day, even if I was cooking and stuff. Like it's just not that fun. That's boring. And then you got to deal with everybody's little attitude and energy, and it's just uncomfortable as hell. Like it's not something I want to do. Like you know what I mean? Like how long I got to I work so I can stop working and get the hell away from all y'all. I can't stand most of you people. I'm just being honest. I don't want to be around you. You know what I mean? The only way I could think like is if one of them offered me a job and I could cook and stuff and do what I want unbothered and eat my meals and have access to food all day. Like if I had free reign to do what I want and they made me like a manager at like one of these buffets, that would be cool. Other than that, they don't offer me a position like that because I know these folks. I'm not interested in nothing. Feel me? Like that's the thing. I do that. I can run a restaurant, I carry a restaurant on my back, and I'll work hard. But like, if you don't give me full reign and just make me the boss and let me do whatever I want, I'm not doing it no more. I'm tired of that being treated like I'm some kind of underling. Like y'all are the underlings. I'm the boss. Straight up. I'm either in charge or I ain't doing it. Straight up. Like meaning complete free reign. I just do what I want. If I want to get on my phone and take a break, I get on my phone and take a break. You know the job gonna get done. Let me do what I need to do. See what I'm saying? Like I need to be in charge. I need to be telling y'all what to do. You feel me? Which I wouldn't waste my time telling people what to do. I waste my time working hard. See, that's what a real boss do. A real boss keep working. I know how to build businesses, baby. That's how I got all this success. What you talking about? I paid cash for everything. I worked hard for every little dime. Everything I got, I worked my you know what off for. Feel me? So like I said, we just gonna keep pushing, man. I'm gonna keep on doing my live streams. I don't care who watching. Y'all don't control the algorithm. You don't control YouTube. You don't run nothing but your mouth. Worry about you, bro. I'm gonna get my money. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna get my views. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. All that fake talk and corny energy, ain't nobody real got time for that, brother. See what I'm saying? Yeah, they just like they when they came over here and they said, "I'm gonna make YouTube uh a hard time for you." Yeah, okay. So see, now I figured it out. Yeah, we ain't doing no more talking, especially with people like that. You understand? Nah, bro, I have fun on YouTube. I love having fun on here. Y'all ain't never ruined my day, man. What are you talking about, bro? I had a lot of fun on here, man. I just don't let people talk to me crazy or talk to me no way. That's a man. Yeah, I stood on business, didn't I? And like I said, they gonna give me all my money back and they gonna give me settlements of millions of dollars. I ain't worried. I'm not in a rush. I ain't worried about statutes, none of that, bro. I'm gonna win. You know what I mean? God got me. God's handling everything, bro, without me having to lift a finger or nothing or get upset or worry or any. I don't have to do nothing. God got me. Trust me. God got me. You know what I mean? That's the one thing I do know. God got me. You know what I mean? So, like I said, let people do what they do, man. Other than that, that's all I have to say, man. Like I said, much love to everybody. Do your thing. I'm gonna do mine. We're gonna keep on getting our bread. All right. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Easy.